Hey, let's walk today. Now my day, well, I went to the gym today, it really sucked. I think I hurt my back a little bit. But now my day is gonna start a little bit differently. Walking down the street I don't normally walk down, and it's gonna energize my day. Change energizes you. Like when you do something a little bit different, it gives you a little bit of a fire to move a little bit faster, to do things a little bit differently. You know, you'll brainstorm new ideas no matter what situation you're in.
The things that make you strong also make you weak, right? Because a lot of people go and they take this test and they get certified and they learn. Here's the one thing I don't like. Theory has never changed nobody. Our baby's going to school every day and still can't read. We got people that go to school and then in the 11th grade, they still can't read. Why? Because just because you're around theory don't mean you make the connection.
The biggest change for me since 2012 is that I'm not nervous about paying rent every month. Now I'm nervous that I don't do enough. You know?
Since I didn't have any money when I was a kid, there was no way of developing a sense of entitlement that I deserve anything. No, you have to work for it. You have to work for it. And the idea of becoming a working actor, making a living as an actor, a director, writer, even as I say it, I go, are you kidding me? I get to go play for a living. I get to go and create characters and goof around and use my imagination. I mean, that's just amazing.
My current focus is creation and evolution. No matter whether you realize it or not, every day you evolve. Every day you create. You create in thought, you evolve in mind, you evolve as far as your age, you evolve physically, mentally. If you are evoluting physically and you are not evoluting mentally, you are not doing the right thing. So for you guys, I want you guys to constantly be trying to evolve. As far as creation, being creative in thought, being like living life like a dream, you know? Like as far as you are the actor in your own movie, you get what I'm saying? And you are the person that you desire to be.
One of my biggest fears is that I sometimes bite off more than I can chew. But that life is short, you know? Like this is the shortest life we're ever gonna live. I mean, I say that all the time, and it's true. It's common sense to think that way, but I think a lot of people don't, you know? Everyone says life is short, but like, yeah, but this is also the only life we're ever gonna have as far as we know, you know? And I wanna make the absolute most of it.
Don't look at everything else as the problem. Look at yourself and see how you can change yourself to where nothing bothers you, to where you're unbothered about a lot of things, and to where life doesn't exactly affect you in that manner. It's changing your perception that kind of changes the world around you, because it's the small things that we don't appreciate. So in order to appreciate everything, you have to be very, very, very analytical. So in being analytical, you start to observe the world in a different manner. So even how you approach people, even how you move, even how you think. When you change the way you think, you change the way you perceive the world.
That's why I wake up early. That's why I go to bed late. That's why I work so hard. That's why I push and push and push and push and push. That's why I just told you that we're hiring, that we're trying to bring on more content creators, more graphic designers. That's why I'm expanding my office space. That's why we're doing so much this year, because I'm afraid of not doing enough. And this is the shortest life I'm ever gonna live, you know? And I'm 35. This year I'm gonna turn 36. And there are people that are far more successful than me, and there are people that aren't.
I can't get you to come out of who you are, who you've been programmed to be. You got to come out of that. Because if you're a D, you think everybody should be one. If you're an I, you think I is the sweetest thing in the world. If you're an S, you like if everybody could just get along. Right? You're a C, you're just like, why is everybody moving so fast? Let's just think it through. Right? Whenever you are what you are, you think you're the best thing since sliced bread. When actually all of them are the best things since sliced bread. Let me tell you why I believe they're all. I believe that this is the character of God, and God is so powerful that he could be all things and we can't. When I look at this is the character of God. God is, when you talk about a D, he says, I am God and there is no other. When you talk about dominance, he's like, look, I am the Alpha and Omega. Don't get it twisted. You did not take my life. I laid it down. That's dominance.
Well, I think that in order to have a successful career in this business, in the entertainment business, whether you're writing, directing, acting, or producing, or whatever the case may be, there are components that are necessary for that to come about. One is talent. You really do. You have to work hard and get educated and learn your craft and learn your business. Aside from that is personal development, patience, and perseverance. But there's also a component that is necessary that's kind of the wild card, and that's luck. You have to have a healthy dose of luck to become successful. That's just the way it is. You can't prepare for it, but you can be ready for it if it does come to you.
Crisis, because I was trying to figure out what does it all mean? Like, what's the purpose of things? And I came to the conclusion that if we can advance the knowledge of the world, if we can do things that expand the scope and scale of consciousness, then we're better able to ask the right questions and become more enlightened, and that's really the only way forward.